guys, welcome back to Tapin Podcast by TTBE. I am here again. Um, but I was having this conversation with my grandma, right? Like for some reason, like me and my granny just became best friends. I call her every Sunday after church. And before I made my big move to Atlanta, she said something to me and I took it to offense first. But then I kind of feel like maybe at some point she was right, but then she wasn't. You know how that goes, right? When the elders start giving you advice, you like, yo, that wasn't, we in 2023. We don't think like that no more. But she said something to me. She said, you're never going to be happy. You're that type of person that always need to change or do something to be happy, and that's not okay. So I took a minute. I was like, what do you mean that's not okay? Like, just because I want to do more and I just always want to change, like, that's not okay. Like, I always have to find like this settle down moment in my life. But after, like, just going through my spiritual journey, of course, going to church often and just having my pastor, like, teach me things, he made me realize something. You wanting more in your life and you desiring more in your life does not make you greedy. It do not make you greedy. Do not allow anyone to put you in a pool to make you feel like you want too much or your life changed too much. If you have the ability to do these things, right? You have the ability to think of something, put it into perspective, project it, and then create it and expand over it. You have a gift. That's a gift that no one can do. Just because you desire more in life, just because your expectations of your life is so high, just because you always want more, do not make you greedy. It doesn't make you this person that just don't care where they came from. No, it makes you a person that just desire things that other people may not desire. And you may not be relatable to a lot of people that decide to have a mediocre life. You are not mediocre. You are not a person that lives small. You live big. Your dreams are big. Your visions are big. Your ideas are big. You are a big entity in your own world, and that's okay. A lot of people call me greedy. A lot of people say she always want more. She always want this. She's never happy. I'm not. No, I want a better car. Yes, I want a better job. Yes, I want my business to be, better than it was last year. I always want better. And it's okay if you want better. There's something inside of you that believe you can be a better version of yourself. And no one can take that from you. And the moment somebody comes into your life and try to change the way you think, you cannot make your life small to be accepted by somebody that thinks small. Did y'all just hear that? You cannot make your life small for someone to accept it when their life is already small. How am I trying to make you happy when you already live a small life? So that means I got to dumb my life down to be relatable to you and for us to be on one accord. That's not going to work. Now, I'm not saying that if someone don't want what you want, they can't be friends. You can't, deal with them. You can't be friends with them. You can't have, a relationship with them. No. But if the moment they start to project their fears and project everything that's wrong with them on you, then that's when the story changes. Because my life could be big, but if your life is small and you're okay with your life being small, but you're still supporting me and my big dreams, we cool. But the moment you tell me that I don't need this, you don't need that car, you don't need that house, you don't need that multi-million-dollar business, you don't need to connect with these people. Wait, you have to take a minute and say, so what do you want in life? Right? Like, what is it that you living for? We here for a small glimpse, right? Like, it's just like a snippet of like a picture frame, like or a movie. That's how short our life here is on earth. And you think I'm gonna just sit here and live small? If I only got about 80 to 90 years to live on this earth, I already dedicated 20 years to my parents, 20 years to trying to work a 9 to 5, and I only got about 20 more years to do what I love. I'm not shortening myself. I'm not breaking myself down. I'm not becoming a less version of who I am. I'm not changing who I am to make anybody happy. I've done that. I've did that. And I am no longer doing that. Y'all hear that? I've done that. I did it, and I'm no longer doing it. You can stay over there with your small life, and I'm going to live over here, my big life. Because what I'm doing something so illuminating, so astonishing, so like stimulating to the point where when I take my last breath, I'm going to say, I did everything I desired. I worked on every step of my life to be who I am. So when you sitting and you around somebody that is depressing, that is living life small, that is projecting their fears and projecting everything onto you, and you feel like a friend that needs to lower their standards to be accepted by this person, they need to go. They need to go. They need to be eliminated. They need to be out your system, out your life. No love lost. No tears, my love. Boo, but we good. And that's just how I live life. And yes, it caused me to have less friends and my circle got smaller, but my tribe, I think when you move through life, you find your tribe. When you move through life, your tribe attracts you. You find a place you need to be. You find a room that you need to be in. You find the people that support you. You find the people that want to live life like you, that desire the same thing as you. You on a journey and it never ends. So don't think that you don't deserve the world, because you deserve everything in this world. You deserve the life that you desire. You deserve that fancy car. You deserve that nice home. You deserve those trips across the world. You deserve everything that you think of and dream of. Do not lessen yourself for nobody. Do not put yourself in a box for nobody. Do not change for nobody. Because I always tell people, we're so worried about changing people, but what we do have control of is changing the people we surround ourselves with. You can't change nobody, but you can definitely change the people that you surround yourself with. So take this note. Leave them where they are. Leave them in that tiny home. Leave them in that place where they don't understand the life and the goals you're trying to do. Leave them there, because at this point, we're no longer fighting to pull nobody up out of their the rut. We're not forcing nobody to want luxury. We're not forcing nobody to want lifestyle. We're not forcing nobody to want things that we want. And I've done that for a long time. I try to force people for the life that I have, the life that I want. I tried to force that onto people. And I learned that you cannot do that. So take this note from me, okay? Let it go. Live the life that you desire. Live the life that you dreamed of. Live the life that you ask God for. And think big. Think big. Do not think small, but you gotta think big. And if you think big, it's nothing wrong with that. You are not greedy. You just have higher expectations for yourself. I love y'all so much.